I appreciate the gentleman yielding. Tonight I rise to talk about our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico. If you've watched the news recently, you are well aware that there is an economic, financial debt crisis taking place right now in Puerto Rico. Our American brothers and sisters are going through an incredibly difficult time. The island has $73 billion in debt. That is 100% of their GDP, which is catastrophically high. This debt has had a huge impact on the livelihoods of those who live on the island. Their unemployment rate is over twice what it is in the mainland. It's at 12.4%. 48% of Americans on the island are living in poverty. So again, half of the island citizens, Americans, are living in poverty. 10% of the 3.5 million people on the island are leaving, and they're coming to the mainland. And it's great because they work hard, they have an amazing culture. It's wonderful they're coming. But if you're coming to the mainland, you should be coming because you want to come, not because you don't have economic opportunity in your home. We don't want to force people away from their families and their neighbors and their community because they don't have economic opportunity. We have to stand together in this house and stand with our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico. We can't turn a blind eye. We have to work with them. We have to work for them so we can address this crisis. So yesterday, I introduced a pretty simple and straightforward bill that'll help jumpstart the Puerto Rican economy, help put people back to work, grow their economy, better paying jobs, lift people out of poverty. Very simple. It's called the Puerto Rico Financial Stability and Debt Management Choice Act. And it's two prongs. Prong number one is we're going to implement a financial stability board that's going to help the island with its management of its budget, its tax collection, and its finances. Prong one. Prong two is Puerto Rico can access Chapter 9 bankruptcy. And by the way, every state in America can access Chapter 9. It'll be the same rights as every state that will offer Puerto Rico. Pretty simple and straightforward stuff. I also think it's important to note that no one wants to have a financial stability board shoved down their throat. And the citizens on Puerto Rico don't want that either. And that's why we give them the choice. This doesn't go into effect unless the Puerto Rican Legislative Assembly approves the Financial Stability Board and the governor signs it. So they have a say in their future. But if we do this, we will allow Puerto Rico to restructure their debt, to get their finances in order, to grow their economy, to let people on the island start living the American dream. But if we do nothing, if we turn a blind eye and say, we're not going to offer the same bankruptcy option that every state has, we're turning our backs on our fellow American citizens on the island. And that's not who we are. We should stand together. Now, there's others who have proposed different solutions for the island. And those solutions involve a bailout without real structural reform. I got to tell you what, after the 08 financial crisis, I think Americans have had it up to here with bailouts. We usually go with bankruptcy and financial reform, and that's what my bill does. And so I would encourage all of my fellow members in this institution, whether you're a conservative or a liberal, you're a Republican or Democrat, note that our brothers and sisters, our fellow American citizens in Puerto Rico are going through tough times. And it's our job to stand with them, not turn our backs. And if we can pass this bill, it is going to be a new day on the island, economic prosperity, opportunity, and then people have a choice to say, do I want to stay on the island, raise my family on the island, or do I want to leave and come to the mainland? But the choice is theirs. They won't be forced into that choice just because they don't have opportunity on the island of Puerto Rico. I would encourage all my colleagues and friends to reach out. Let's be part of the solution. And with that, I would yield back to Mr. Fortenberry, and I appreciate the time.